do you think the apprentices become productive, or their learning curve improves? And if it improves, what the time frame they start become productive, or they start the learning curve actually happens for them in 3 months time or 6 months time, or is really challenging for you guys to make them productive while they are doing an apprenticeship program?
Okay, so it's an interesting question because I personally don't believe in applying the concept of productivity for apprentices. Apprentices are meant to learn. Okay, so learning is fun when they are given the opportunity to learn. If you put a target in front of them, then they chase the target, then the learning goes haywire. Okay, so in Vishay, as I mentioned, we believe in honing the skills. We believe in training the people, imparting the skills required to become a better technician. Okay, so the learning curve is there. It takes time. It takes about 3 months for some people, really sharp. Some people it takes 6 months. Okay, so we do provide the necessary support and implements for them to learn the job, the tricks of the trade on the job. And then once they learn and we find them very good, and then comes the next part. Once they finish the apprenticeship in such talents, we spot and then we continue with the company training program. But we look at aptitude and then the completeness of the job. The productivity we chase, we run productivity with the regular employees, and that's what they're paid for. And these apprenticeships are the future. Okay, these are the people whom we train, and once we spot the talent, and those are the people whom we invest, and then we bet on our future. Okay, so I strongly believe we shouldn't really flog the apprentices for productivity, and in fact, the law itself is not designed for such things. So maybe I'm sounding a little odd here, but there are many companies who are running the production customer requirements through apprentices. Okay, it could be short-lived, and this is actually they might soon run out of steam. This is not a good practice.
For example, I agree with Mr. Manikam to an extent, because in a manufacturing setup and industry, what he said is 100%. But as far as in our case is concerned, the learning curve for the people, see, it is between, say, I can say 4 months to 1 year time, wherein we can train the people and they can learn completely the trade and then start working there. So now what happens is there are very, very sharp people that 4 months is sufficient. For the people who are little, they need to understand, especially getting into more communication skills and managing the products. And when a customer comes and asks for more detailing about the product, see, for example, anybody comes to have a look at a T-shirt and he can show the T-shirt what it is, and he can talk to them what is the price of that. But the question is, if to a customer, if he has to prove that in what way this T-shirt is better than the other product in terms of the technical aspect of it, be it in design, be it in the fabric, whatever, to explain all these things, learning, it takes some more time for him. But we keep continuous training and they learn. So what we do also, we don't emphasize much on these people in terms of their productivity at the store level in the beginning. So what we do at a later part of the training period, how we talk to them on the productivity is differently. So we keep paying them whatever they need to be paid as agreed, but there are sales targets. So if he achieves over and above that, he will be paid an incentive. So that means that itself becomes an advantage for them, that they think that, yes, I have to learn quicker, I have to start achieving the numbers, because over and above my salary, I will be getting an incentive. So they will be very happy to do that. So this is the way it is working there. And also, as Mr. Ajaynath mentioned, in terms of the career path and other things, we also have the similar thing. Maybe a guy who has worked for 2 years, 3 years, the next career path goes for him as a team leader, because earlier he will be managing one counter. So then he may have to manage 10 such counters along with these similar trainees. So he becomes a trainee, team leader. After another 1 or 2 years, when he delivers, then he can even become an area manager. So this path is also there. So all said and done, what it matters after the completion of the training is their career ambition and further what they need to become in their career, how they want to grow. That clear aptitude and this behavioral pattern of the person makes us to take the decision on them.
Yeah, Vijaya, what we do is currently in my organization where I come from, the first year, actually we call it as a training period. So there, actually the composition is around 80% on the job training and 20% classroom training. Okay. So, and the training period, which is of around 1 year, we focus completely on the training part rather than on the being productive. Anyway, like maybe when we put them on the job, like they are spending 80% of their time on the job. So in case they commit any mistakes in the process and all that, if I say that they are being unproductive, we don't do that. Okay, we keep on training them. Okay. Now, and we see how the mistakes are getting reduced in the process. So overall, when we see, at the end of 1 year, if you ask me, like the general trend, what we have seen in last 2-3 years is around 25 to 30% of the people, they really turn out very well. Okay, so if I have to term it as they are very productive, so we can term it in that way. But this 25 to 30%, they really turn out very well. And other, like around 70%, the remaining, we then again continue the training period for some more time. Okay, now one more, there are always exceptions to this also. Like Mr. Devaprasad also mentioned that if we come across some good, you can say the resource or apprentice, in 4 months' time, he is really doing very, or she is really doing very well, has the required certifications. There were occasions where we have brought them on roles also, even after 4 months of time. We did not wait for 1 year to 1 year of training period. So exceptions also were there. So this is what my take is on this question.